Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It is a Friday, and thank you for tuning in today. We got a great show lined up.
We sure do. We've been on the air, off the air, on the air. But guess what? It's a Friday, so we're going to wrap all of that up, and we hope you have a good weekend. But first, what do we got to check out?
Hey, we got to check out the weather, but all those hurricanes have gone.
Goodbye. But how nice is it this morning
to walk out?
It's
a beautiful day.
Let's
talk. See if we can find out from our weather
Zach,
guy.
Let's hear it, buddy.
What about the weather, brother?
All right, Cecil, you're right. All the hurricanes are gone. You can come and do the weather if you want. I think you think you could try. Yeah, sunny skies, not a cloud in the sky right now. Hey, our temperatures are very, very nice across the region right now. Right where the model basically said we should be this time of the day. 68 in Darlington, 69 in Florence, 70 in Johnsonville. 72 over there in North Myrtle and 71 in Lumberton. The model this morning did a very good job. It painted a picture of 60s out through the Laurinburg and Hartsville and Darlington region with the 70s through King Street along the Grand Strand. So far, so good. The cool air still all the way bottled up. Lincoln, Nebraska, 43. Minneapolis, 35. Minot, North Dakota is sitting around 38 degrees. 56 in Oklahoma City. 67 in Shreveport and 72 in New Orleans. High pressure is in control across the eastern seaboard. This is our next storm system. Well, kind of. I'm calling it the reinforcer, and you'll see why in just a second. High pressure overhead today. That high pressure is bringing in dry air in the low, mid, and upper levels, which is why I expect to see a cloud-free day. So far, so good. Haven't seen a single cloud on any of our webcams, but if you do, go ahead, take a photo, send it to me, and you can say you saw a cloud. That high pressure weakens, moves out of the region. There's that system I'm calling the reinforcer moving into the northeast Saturday morning. Why do I call it the reinforcer? On the other side, we have a much stronger area of high pressure reinforcing that northerly wind. You get it now. The reinforcer reinforces north wind. Yeah. Cooler air is going to really dictate Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll just look at our Friday forecast numbers here. 60s and 70s around that noontime hour. Those 70s will continue around 4 o'clock will be our daytime highs today. 74 to 75 degrees, and then back into the 60s through the 8 o'clock hour, into the 50s overnight tonight. I would not be surprised if you are west of the 95 corridor if you see a 49-degree reading tonight. Rinse, repeat. Saturday, Sunday, the highs will be very similar. Mostly sunny skies Saturday and Sunday as we do introduce a little bit of water in the atmosphere, or a little bit of moisture, if you will, as that storm system moves through. You won't see a lot of clouds, though, but just a few clouds. That will continue into our Monday. Yes, we do warm back up into the 80s. Major cold front comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday. The big story is going to be the drop in temperatures. Thursday, 72 to 73. That is cooler than today, and models suggest by next Friday we may struggle to reach 70.
All right, weather's looking good.
That's
I like
awesome.
that kind of weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We got a lot to talk about before we get started.
That's right. Talking about the 36th annual Sweet Potato Festival right there in Darlington. It's set for tomorrow on the square, expecting 25,000 people for the event. There'll be lots of vendors with the food and arts and crafts, plus lots of entertainment, and of course, all kinds of sweet potatoes made into pies, made into French fries, anything you can imagine. The event is free, and it's sponsored by the Pilot Club. It runs from 9 until 4 p.m. And of course, bring the family because it is kid-friendly.
You better believe it is. All right, today's a special day for me. My wife, Deborah, and I are celebrating 23 years of marriage. The woman has put up with me for a long time. And honey, I just want to say I love you so much. And thank you for 23 years.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah,
there we go. Best wishes for some more, Deborah.
All right, here we go. The Grand Strand Corvette Club. We're putting on the show tomorrow. Now, it's up at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet up in Little River. Now, this show is open to all cars and trucks, and the event starts at 11 and runs until 2 p.m. More than 25 trophies will be awarded, and there's a $20 registration fee for this event. And don't forget, free hot dogs, free hamburgers, and a lot of rock and roll.
Man, and some great weather for that, too.
Yes, it's going to be beautiful.
Fantastic. Let's talk about today. Today is Friday, October the 12th, and it is Scream and Shout Day.
And it's also Wear Earplugs Day. That's what it says. I'm not kidding.
Good. I need to get some. Yeah. All right, birthdays today. 1968, Hugh Jackson, 50 years old. Movies, Wolverine, X-Men series, The Prestige. And in 2009, he hosted the 81st Academy Awards.
All right, 1970, there he is, Kirk Cameron. He's 48 years old. TV child actor, played Mike in Growing Pains. And the movie he was in was Fireproof. Remember that?
I do, yeah, great movie. 2004, Darcy Lynn Farmer, 14 years old. She is a ventriloquist. She won $1 million on America's Got Talent, and before this, she trained for 30 hours a week to become a gymnast. What a 14 years old, and look at all that talent.
Let me tell you, she was great on there. I'm telling you, she was
amazing.
That's
Incredible.
All right, let's look back at 1938. Production began on The Wizard of Oz. How about that? A long time ago.
And a story you've told me before, 1957, Little Richard tossed 4 diamond rings into the Hunter River in Sydney, Australia to prove he was giving up rock and roll forever. And guess what? Oh, to pursue his faith in God. And guess what?
He returned to music
5 years later. But maybe with a better faith.
Yeah, and I think he went diving in the river for those rings.
And prayed the whole time, I'm sure.
Prayed the whole time I'll find them. Here we go, a little bit from the Know-It-All department today. Here's something you're going to learn right here. Some of our countries have some tough laws. We always know that. I try to put out these laws. Well, how about this one? In China, killing a panda is punishable by death.
Good.
So you kill a panda in China, it's over.
Wow.
That's it. That's it from the Know-It-All department today.
That's right. We've got a great show lined up. Lots of good things happening for your weekend, and we'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, we're getting ready for the, for Halloween, of course.
Yeah.
Now, the Ghost Walk around Conway. This is pretty exciting, and they're always putting something together over there that, I tell you, the hardest working woman in show business.
I know.
Hillary.
It's everybody. She says she has a great crew that works right behind her.
Team
all
effort.
right, so you have professional storytellers that tell these tales.
Yes,
tell us all about it.
Conway Ghost Walk, October 18th, 19th, and 20th. And what I want to say is, if you are hearing me say this now and you want to come to this event, you need to get tickets now, because we sell out every year. For the last 20 years, it's been selling out. So, but we have 7 professional storytellers that are located at different homes throughout downtown Conway. And they tell tales that we work in a little bit of history, a little bit of spooky, but it's family friendly. You know, it's not a haunted house. No one's going to jump out and scare you. It's not blood and guts. We got some great new tales every year. This year, one of my favorites is about something that happened to a young lady trying to escape Conway on the Black Maria train that used to run from Conway to the beach. And then we also have a young gentleman who's telling a first-person tale, as I like to say, that is something that happened to him as a bachelor in a house he was renovating.
Oh, so it's good ghost stories, though. It's good ghost stories. You're not going to be scared. Kids friendly and everything.
Kid friendly, family friendly, and you get to tour downtown Conway through the historic neighborhoods, see some of those great, beautiful homes. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a great activity.
And lots of history down there. Not even the ghost tales. Lots of history as well.
We work it in
right
here and there.
That's
we work
right.
on
No,
it. That's
I like it. No, family friendly. Can you bring the kids strollers or obviously
I would
encouraged?
definitely recommend it because you're going to walk a little bit over a mile.
Oh, yeah.
So please, for everyone's sake, bring the stroller.
For your sanity, bring the stroller, please.
All right, well, I'm telling you, Conway Downtown Alive is always doing something to keep Conway alive because they've had some tough times these
It's been
last
tough,
few
but the
weeks.
public response has been outstanding. We couldn't be more proud to be part of this great community.
Awesome. And again, get your tickets because I also know that the 20th weekend in Conway is going to be a busy one with Back Road Vintage, all that stuff.
Ghost Walk. I mean, there is something happening every weekend in October in Conway, so we don't care what you come for. Just come to Conway.
Conway.
Get your tickets. You can find out all that information, ConwayAlive.com. There it is right there on the
Check
screen.
it out.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Hillary.
thank you, Hillary. We
Good to see you. We
appreciate
missed
it.
you.
Good to see you.
Ghost stories. Boo! Oh, it didn't work. All right. We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking again about the Myrtle Beach Seawolves. This is a youth travel football team in the area, and guess what? They're getting ready for their first home game tomorrow night right here in Myrtle Beach.
That's right. All right. And let's see. Who's this kid over here beside me?
This is one of our receivers and a second string quarterback, Bryson Sams.
All right.
Fantastic.
Seems to be a little shy today.
Oh, yeah. Why are you a little shy, man? Do you enjoy playing ball?
Yeah,
Really?
Awesome.
Okay.
How old are you?
12.
Well,
12. All right. Now,
he's a big talker, too. Let's go ahead.
he's a big
Let's go.
talker, too.
Yeah,
Evans,
he's
tell
a
us a
big
little bit
talker.
about Myrtle Beach Seawolves,
Yeah.
what you guys are doing. Because it's not just travel football. You're really investing in the youth.
Oh, yes, indeed. We've been at this for 6 years. Officially, this is our first year. We're more than just a football program. We're a mentoring program. You know, we teach the children the values of life, young men, and now we have young ladies because we have a cheer program.
Awesome.
We do a community work. We haven't gotten there yet. It's our first year, but we want to teach the children about the laws of life, so that when they get into a life situation, they might make better choices.
Absolutely,
Right.
and it takes more than just parents to bring up a child, and that's what you guys are doing. You're stepping in as other outlets as well. Talk about
Where
the
the games
program.
are gonna be played.
Yeah, well, the game's going to be played tomorrow.
We're going to be playing tomorrow. Our first game is going to be at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
It'll be at Ashley Booth Stadium, right beside Doug Shaw Stadium.
Right.
Then our second game, which is the 10-year, will come right afterwards. And then his game, the 12-year, will be played after that. And while we're there, we'll be signing up 13 and 14-year-olds
Oh, wow.
for our fourth team that we start November the 17th. We have to wait until after the B team in the middle schools finish.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Because they can't play AAU ball while playing on school teams. So tomorrow we'll be signing up our 13 and 14-year-olds while playing the games, and we look forward to a good time. This is our first time that this has ever happened in Myrtle Beach. We're looking for a great time. It's $5 for ages 12 and up, and $3 for 5 to 11, and free there afterwards.
All
So,
right.
All right,
yeah.
so you got 4
about
different
that?
teams you're putting together.
Yes, yeah, we have 3 playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then our fourth team. Now, the fourth team starts November the 17th. The special thing about that fourth team is these children have an opportunity to go to the Hall of Fame Bowl. There's the College of Charleston, Citadel University. We do all of them. We've already done visits this year with those universities. We don't just play football. We explore life situations.
They
That's
learn
fantastic.
a lot.
I want to know what's your favorite part. You have a lot of friends. Have you made a lot of friends through football? What's your favorite part about playing? Is it actually playing, or is
Yes.
it is actually playing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. What do you like? What position you play?
Wide receiver.
Okay, you like that?
You know what that means?
Got good hands?
Good hands, and he can run.
That's right.
what
You
that
gotta have
means
'em.
right there.
Yeah, that's
well,
good.
good luck tomorrow
Yeah.
to you. I hope you guys have a really great time.
Thank you.
And
That's
be safe.
good. We thank you for being here. Put this hat on for me. I'm just kidding.
You put it on. Wait a minute.
Hey, thank
Let's
you.
see if it
We
fits.
appreciate you
Thank
being
you,
here.
Cecil.
You
I
got it.
appreciate it.
We'll
Thank
talk
you,
to you
man.
again. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
absolutely.
All
We'll give you
right.
the results of the.
Please
All right,
do.
yeah,
We
we'll
will
do it.
follow up. If you're interested in this, please get in touch with Evans or get in touch with us here
We do have one more thing.
at the
one more
studio.
thing, quick.
Yeah.
We have the Fall Festival coming up this next Sunday.
Okay.
That's where we're going to do our fundraisers. We're going to have vendors out.
Okay.
Just come out and just support us at
Fantastic.
3800 South Kings Highway, Myrtle
All
Beach.
right.
All right,
Sounds
thanks
good.
a lot,
Thanks,
buddy.
Evans.
We appreciate you.
Stick
Where you
around.
going? Sit down.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. All right, coming up on October 17th, Dine Out for Children 2018 gets underway, and we're going to find out a lot more about it right now.
That's right. Lots of local restaurants are going to be supporting these. Are all children's nonprofits. Children's fundraising is what you're doing. Jason, tell us about the organization putting it on real quick, and then we'll get into some of the organizations that you're helping.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you all for having me on the show this morning. Happy anniversary.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Absolutely.
Good
And,
luck, buddy.
I'm so excited. I'm with the To Live Beyond Initiative Grand Strand chapter here throughout Myrtle Beach, and we are hosting this event called Dine Out for Children. What a fantastic event. This is an opportunity for our community to unite together and really having a direct impact on the lives of children through 7 local charities.
Awesome, fantastic. Now, some of those local charities, we're talking about Teach My People, A Father's Place, Terre Haute for Boys, really great organizations that wrap themselves around the youth and mentor them as well.
That's absolutely right. You know, these 7 different charities are very child and children and youth-based organizations that really want to have that impact and mentor and also provide some relief to these children and their families, especially in the aftermath of the storm.
Sure.
Yeah. Now we're talking about restaurants. Roughly, you know, what are some of the restaurants? Name a few of them for us.
Absolutely. We have 14 different area location restaurants. Everyone, the generosity from them is fantastic. Everyone from 21 Main up there in North Myrtle Beach, you know, Angelo's Steak and Pasta,
Miyabi,
Bistro 90, Miyabi. I can't speak enough about their generosity and what they're wanting to contribute. And each restaurant is doing something unique, whether it's bringing in a live band or a comedy magician or even having a wine raffle.
Very
So
cool.
they're doing something special for the event.
Absolutely.
So what you need to do is you can get a list of these restaurants. You go actually to the restaurant you eat, and they give part of the proceeds on that one night, or does everybody come together? How does that work?
So you go to any area restaurant that
Right.
is listed as a participating restaurant, and a portion of the proceeds, based on the determination of that restaurant, will give those proceeds to those 7 local charities. And there's no extra cost for the patrons of those restaurants, and some of them even have specials. So really, the community just comes together, unites together, and we feel good about doing good for others.
All right, now the
Fantastic.
website, where can they go to the website to find out more about it?
So the website is dineoutforchildren.wixsite.com/dineoutforchildren or tolivebeyond.com.
ToLiveBeyond.com.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a link you can
ToLiveBeyond.com.
click right
Absolutely.
on that. And awesome. Well,
Well, that is so
fantastic. I hope
cool.
you guys raise a lot of money for these charities because you know they need it. Being a nonprofit, they thrive off of
Yes,
donations.
ma'am.
And there's a lot of nice restaurants here,
Absolutely.
too.
Hey, and Scatori, too, one of my favorites.
Scatori. Oh,
I know.
man. Thanks so much for being with us. We do appreciate
Oh,
it.
you're so welcome. Thank
All
y'all
right.
for having
Thanks,
me.
Jason.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, talking about a really, really neat event. It's called the Bells of Peace. It's a World War I centennial tribute. We're going to talk about the history of that, and also we're going to be saying happy birthday again to the Marine Corps.
You got that right. First off, let's talk a little bit about the bells, because, you know, a lot of people do not know what this is all about. Now, I mean, Chris, tell us a little bit about what this is about.
Well, this is about on the 11th of November, 1918, 100 years ago, the end of the First World War occurred on the 11th hour of the 11th month of the 11th day. That was what was agreed upon, and the armistice brought it to an end. Of course, for the doughboys and the Marines that were there, this meant an awful lot. There were about 5 million that actually came forward and in uniform at that time, including about 350,000 African Americans, as well as it was the first time women were in the armed forces in uniform.
All right, so 100 years since the bells were rung.
This is the centennial, and the Bells of Peace is all about, this is something that has been brought about by the Centennial Commission, World War I Centennial Commission, that Congress chartered in 2013. And this will be the culmination of that. At 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and rolling across the country, every church is asked to ring their bells 21 times as part of the Bells of Peace in recognition of the end of the First World War.
That is so neat.
It's really, really neat. I hope we get some news footage.
Now we've got to talk about the Marines. They are old.
Hoorah! The Marine Corps. And Marine Corps is something I served in from the end of the Vietnam War through the Persian Gulf War. Last year was the first time I did the Marine Corps birthday here, and once again we're doing it again at the Moose Lodge, located off the 17 bypass.
Yeah, that's
Myrtle's Inlet.
Yep.
Yes. And it'll be on November 10th. Starting at 6 p.m.
Great.
And it includes
everybody's invited, right?
We want to invite all Marines, veterans, and all Marines, and anybody who has served in the armed forces that we can attend.
All right, now to find out about it, where can they go to? What website?
They can go to www.mcldet879.org.
Okay, are you
never
guys
remember that. They
no,
can
but that's
call
okay.
us. We'll tell you where
Yeah,
it
they
is.
can call us here at the station.
Thank you so much.
If I could
hurry.
Okay.
You got 2 seconds. This show's over.
For the Bells of Peace, go to www.worldwar1centennial.org.
All right.
Thank
you,
Thank
sir.
you so much
Very
for being
good.
with us.
All right, stick around. We've got more coming up. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed today's show. Now, your anniversary, very special, and it's on a Friday, which is great.
Right. Great time.
What are you going to do? Does Deborah know?
I can't tell you, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Okay. Well,
don't forget the car show tomorrow at Judd Coons, and we'll see you back here Monday. Everybody have a great
cool weekend. See y'all later.
See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.